Hey everybody, it's November 25th. We got the morning market rundown. Over the weekend, we discussed the price action on the QQQ and the potential scenario going forward. Let's dive into the SPY and we'll reiterate that QQQ situation. So we can see here in the daily time frame, we're gapping up to this previous level of resistance at the 599 600 round level. Let's dive into the intermediate time frame and see what happened on Friday. So on Friday, we're looking for a flush down into this VWAP from this high over here, this previous resistance zone, and into the 3-day and month-to-date VWAP, and we didn't get that flush. It actually pushed up on Friday, reclaimed the daily VWAP, and just consolidated, right? And then we're gapping up, and we're pushing up into the 600 level. So perhaps today we just keep going, right? Just make that new high, break resistance, and then start to pull back. Tuesday, maybe get a 2-day VWAP. With this VWAP catch up, we get a 2-day into the 1-day. So that's not a forecast, just a potential situation. Perhaps we get these profit taking at the gate, fill this pre-market gap, tag the 2-day VWAP, bounce, reclaim, and then get going to fuel this upside rally. Right? We could see here where we looked to get an entry on the SPY was near this daily VWAP through the flush. But even without the flush, with this playbook, you could actually, it's the same concept. If we take the flag here, consolidation zone, and we just move it literally right there. And then as it breaks back up, there's your stop, there's your entry, here's your stop. And you could have your stop at the low day here or this previous low under VWAP, and you would have been able to take some nice profits in the pre-market as the trade plan discussed here. So that's the potential scenario on the SPY. Let's get to this QQQ. And we can see here in the daily time frame, we're gapping up into this previous level of supply that could now potentially act as resistance. And we're going a little parabolic in the pre-market. So let's dive into this smaller time frame here. And on the weekend, we reiterated this. And you can see in the pre-market that reclaim of the election VWAP for the fuel into the push. We had the 512 area and the 507. So we pushed to the 507, check, and now let's see if we get this 512. Doesn't mean it's going to. It's just the situations that could potentially play out. And we draw these maps and we look to manage the risk on the way there. So hopefully this morning market rundown was helpful. It's going to be the same situation for the Qs. Maybe the Qs just continue to rally up to this 512, pull back, rally, sucker a couple people in at 515, pull back, and we can start to reclaim the 2-day VWAP and get going. You can see this is what we drew out from Friday. So let's remove this. And we were looking for this to rally back up to the 512, just like we talked about, maybe the 516, and then pull back, reclaim the election VWAP from more of a serious breakout. We're reclaiming it on a smaller time frame to help us get involved and participate. So if this doesn't reclaim the daily VWAP, we'll just monitor something like this here. Maybe we get a deeper flush into the election VWAP when we get that reclaim. And what we'd be looking for is the same concept as for like that daily VWAP to start to act as support. So if we get this situation, this would be failure, rally into daily VWAP, and we start to see the failure. If this rallies up and holds in this area, we could look to then anticipate once we start to reclaim the daily VWAP and then participate as we get some strength off. And then that could be a potential area where it's the gap fill, rally back above daily VWAP, and then get back into a potential new all-time high. Hopefully this was helpful. If you like this morning market rundown, please like and subscribe.